not the stickers, it was in full. She did the best she could to try to raise their eyes. I bet your mama must have been a good looking mommy too. Well, hey, good K-I-N-G. Oh, well, I smell T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Come on, say it. Never gonna love you and the women gonna hate you. Reminding them of everything they're never gonna be. Maybe the beginning of a world. Nothing like a wild you. Oh, that your mama must have been a good looking mama too. Well, I spell T-R-O-U-B-L-E. I say hey, I say hey, I say hey, hey, hey. Well, I smell T-R-O-U-B-L-E.
Oh man, well we're just gonna do a couple more for you. Have y'all enjoyed my tonight coming out here this afternoon, hang out with you guys? We do it every year. We love coming out here, not just because again it's family, it's home out here, but also we figure what a great way to give back for y'all dealing with that bus coming in and out all night today. And I really feel they drove by a minute ago, but I know y'all got some new workers at the office. First night we got here, I was like, you know, they're going, God, who is that? We're in here at midnight being all loud. I'm so sorry. But we love having fun up here. But here's the thing. One of the things about coming up here that we learned the very first year was there's a lot of history up here. We don't get that as you cross some of the rest of the country, you know, because it wasn't around yet. And then sometimes we go to foreign countries like Canada and California. And California is the land of granola, fruits, nuts, and flakes. That's what's over there, okay? I'm just saying. But we go everywhere we can, and here's the thing, there's not as much history over there. And we decided since we're celebrating the 250th, we believe this is the best country in the world. Period, without a doubt, this is the best country there is, okay? I don't care who's in charge of what's going on, it just is. And one of the things we're very loud and proud about, we say it all the time, we're all about God, family, and country. And that's what we sing about, that's what we stand on, that's what we're loud about. And if they don't like it, I just say it louder. But one of the things we always do is say thank you to the men and women who have served, because without the sacrifice and the men and women who have given so much for this country, we would not be the country we are. So no matter where we're singing, I don't care if it's at a president's house or a prison or everything in between, we always take a minute. So if you have served in the armed forces, if you have family that has served or is currently serving, would you do me a favor, just like Danny and Aaron who both served, would you do me a favor real quick and just so we could say thank you to each and every one of you, because if nobody else says thank you, Mark Tunon is going to make sure to say thank you to each and every one of you who served and gave so much for this country so that we have the rights we have as Americans. Thank you guys. Because the reality is, my granddad used to tell me, he said, Nathaniel, the only reason you get the chance to wake up and do the things you do is because someone fought and died for those rights that you have. And that's being forgotten about. I was raised, if you saw the serviceman or woman, you said thank you, you shook their hands, you opened the door, you showed them the respect they're owed for what they've done for this country. And this happened just the other day. I was telling the story a couple nights ago. I was at a gas station in my local hometown, and the guy beside me on the other side of the pump was pumping fuel. He had a Vietnam vet hat on. So I waited until he turned around, and when he faced me, I said, hey, sir, I just want to tell you thank you for your service. And he went, what? I said, did I say it right? I said, thank you for your service. And he just looked at me and just got in his truck and shut the door. I thought, okay. So I turned around, and I noticed as I'm pumping fuel, he's still sitting in his truck. And after a minute or two, he opened the door and he said, what'd you say? I said, thank you for your service. He went, huh? And he shut the door. I thought, I hadn't been here before. And I was going back to do fuel. And then after another minute or so, he rolled down the window and he said, are you serious? I was like, you guess? And I said, yeah, thank you for your service. And he goes, oh. And I said, well, what? Before I could say anything, he goes, nobody ever does that. And I said, well, let me be the first then. I said, without your sacrifice, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for your service. He just sat there for a minute staring at me before he finally pulled off, and then it dawned on me. So many people don't get told that anymore. I'm raising my son to always make sure you do that. Yep. And so when we decided for the 250th that we wanted to do something special as a way to say thank you. Because what makes this country great is the fact that we have so much history and so many rights here in the United States. So being a history person I am, I love it. One of the stories that I love is there was a song originally written for bars in wartime, but there was a lady who heard it. She didn't like the message of the song. She didn't like the words. She thought they were uncouth for the time. So she penned her own version of it and sent it into her local newspaper for a poem contest. She won, and they gave her $2. They ended up printing her poem in the newspaper. Later went on to be put into many books and be sung at presidential campaigns and nominations and even inaugurations and everything else. It's since then become one of our country's most requested and most recorded patriotic hymns of all time. So we figured what better way to end our concerts all year this year than to do a little patriotic medley as a way to say thank you to the men and women who served, and as a way glory on the coming of the Lord. He's trembling out the vintage where the grace of the storm. He has loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible storm. He is through this marching on. yellow